everyone living in a fantasy life, or the life they're living with their mind only. So if you interact with someone, you feel like they're listening. But actually, what's happening? They are listening, but the same time, they are creating by using this material. They are creating some their own creation. So in a particular situation, they will connect with what you said. They will put with this some holy chords, or with some gods, or with some holy like beautiful souls. They will connect. Oh, they will say, oh, this guy said about this, or this means this. So they all trying to understand how the life is. Life you never can understand. Life has to live only when you will understand, when you start living. So you will have, first you have to find the process, or first you have to connect with the process. from that process only from that process only, you will realize that you and your thoughts are separate. You are not your thoughts. Because you are there, that's why the thoughts are there. So to understand that you are there, you have to connect with something permanent happening in your life. And that is how you taking the breath is coming in each and every second. We will take in the one, at least we can take one point, our expansion, or how the body is functioning is full time. So we can go through for one thing that's continuously happening. That's our expansion. So just we can connect with this, so we can feel our body. So and that is happening all the time. So when you connect with something permanent, you can easily differentiate the temporaries. Then only you can understand. You will have a feel. You will have a feel in your whole body. That's, I don't have to understand anything. Understand is just happening, my conclusion and my mind. And everyone having like a higher version of conclusions, or higher version of mindset, but their like is like, uh, spoiled, or they are themselves destroyed, or they're having suffering. They have their own god, they have their own practices, they have their own meditations, but they are waiting to get the medicine from the doctor. They are waiting for to get the medicine from the doctor, because their life is full of suffering. So understand that this all method you will realize, or you can feel when you start living. You don't have to do anything particularly. So the expansion contraction is not about some practice or some exercise. This is all the time happening. So when you focus on this expansion contraction, there is some thread which has no thread. You can depend on. So when you start focusing, there is nothing, and there is a thread of life. If you focus, you can analyze things beautifully. Especially, you don't have to do anything. Just focus on that. Then the system, because now you don't have time. Now you don't have to time about anything, because you are thinking about spirituality. You are thinking about how to live. You are thinking about the God. So everything you are thinking, everything you going to think. So there is a particular time that you give some feeling to your body, that you are here. I'm having myself. I'm feeling myself. So when you expand, or you will have a sense. You will have a sense in your body, and you can feel yourself with based on nothing. Otherwise you will identify like, oh, I am Shafi, or there is another guy, this guy. You will identify with your personality. But with the expansion, you will identify yourself with the source of living. So you will have some clarity. So everyone asking like, how this expansion contraction related with our life, how we can correlate. Because this expansion is connected with our core. Because this is, see, something coming from the blank space, something coming from the zero, and that can survive you in this given moment. So you have to focus on that. That is the connection with the core and the source of the core. So you are to focus, you have to focus on this, or you want to understand something someone written somewhere. This is the system you have. So you have to focus here. So when you focus that, you will have no memory, like a memoryless space in your body, and your body you will bring in this moment. So slowly you will give that feeling, by keep on working, not by sitting and thinking about if I work what will get, not for the result, only for the sake of doing. You keep on working, you will have a feel that you can separate your thoughts from this system. Then there is nothing going to take away. Like now people, they getting connected with their thoughts, and the thoughts taking them away. But once you expand, once you work fully, then you will understand, oh, this is just my thoughts. I don't have to do nothing. What I am doing, just do it sincerely for me to sustain in this given moment. That awareness will come. So slowly you start working, you will understand where you cannot expand yourself, where you getting contract only yourself. So you will try to expand, because this all the memory in the body. So that's why you cannot see, you cannot try. You just try now, because this will not go from here to down. Why? Because there is a lot of stuff you are connected, so many things that you thinking that can make your life possible. No, never. This coming from the free space, and you will have in your whole body the expansion. This can define your life. So focus on that only. So you will understand. I can say, okay, this will going to happen, but that's only become as a memory only. That is only as a memory you can fix it in your mind. But when you start working, you will have, and you I don't, I cannot say how long you have to work. This is depend on how much things we are holding. We need to blast everything. So this is the method of blasting for the unwanted. So you will slowly feel your whole body system. So you will have the wonderful feeling in your own, without connecting anything. Just you have the feel of yourself. Then you start feeling yourself, then you will connected with the people who start feeling themselves, and you will have a wonderful living. That's it.